Hey everybody, it's Mary. Welcome back to the kitchen. Just because it's cold weather doesn't mean you have to stop canning. January is a fantastic time to can. It's cold outside and there's no gardening, there's not a lot to be done, but you can always can meat, you can can soups, you can can beans. So hey guys, jar it up in January. Okay. Today, I am going to prep some boneless, skinless chicken thighs for canning. Okay. I'll take them out of the pack. Now folks, you can take every bit of fat off of there if you want to, or you can leave a little bit on. I personally don't really want that much fat, so I'm just going to give them a little bit more of a trim. I'm going to dice these into about 1-inch cubes. Set them all aside until I get them all cut up. Then we're going to get them in a jar. Okay. You folks use a lot of canned chicken? I use a lot of chicken. That's probably my most common meal. Some form of chicken. It's just so good. It's so versatile. What's your favorite meat? Huh? Let me know in the comments. What do you use the most of? Okay. You can use this meat. Once it's canned, you can put it in a soup. You can make chicken and dumplings. You can make a chicken pot pie. You can make chicken salad. Guys, you can just eat it straight out of the jar. I mean, it's great. You can do anything with this that you can do with a can of chicken that you picked up at your grocery store. Other than pay the high price for it. But if you prefer to pay the high price, that's up to you. But I can't find chicken thighs canned in the store. And personally, I like the flavor of the red meat better than the white meat. What do you all prefer? Do you like red meat or white meat better? Let me know in the comments, because everybody has a favorite. Okay, I have my boneless, skinless thighs cut up and have them sitting in a little pan. Okay, I cut this much excess fat off of there, folks. I did leave just a little bit on there for a little bit of additional flavor. But what I'm going to do now is I'm canning these in pint jars. Okay, I'm getting a half a teaspoon of, or approximately a half teaspoon of canning salt and putting in my jars. Now folks, you can use pink Himalayan sea salt. You can use plain sea salt. But you don't want to use iodized salt. It will make things look kind of cloudy. Okay. Now I'm just getting my chicken. I'm putting in the jar. I'm not sure how many this is going to make. I thought originally 4, but I'm kind of leaning toward 3 now. So let's put this up here and see how much we've got on our 3rd jar. I love having shelf-stable food. Do you folks have a lot of shelf-stable items in your pantry? It makes it so much easier when you're in a hurry, when you're busy, and folks, whenever the power goes out. I mean, it's just terrible. With the recent winter storm that we had and so many people lost power, it would be nice to have something like this ready on the shelf. All you gotta do is heat it up. Okay, I'm going to wipe the tops of my jars. Okay, when you use meat, always use white vinegar. Okay. piece down in there. There we go. Guys, this is real life. So, it's not perfect, and stop it and pause it and make everything nice and pretty. I'm just a simple person doing a very simple thing. Okay, anyway, I have the rims wiped off. Okay. And you will notice I am not putting any kind of liquid in here. There's no need for it. There's enough liquid in here that it's going to make its own juices. So I put it on finger tight. I'm not getting it very tight at all. That way the air and whatnot that's in the jar can escape, and then the little flat will pull down and seal. Just make sure you don't have it cross-threaded. Okay, folks, I am going to put something else in there because if I only had 3 jars in there, they would boil, bang into each other, crack, and break. We don't want to do that. So I'm going to put some jars in there that has some water in them. I can either put a lid on them and have sterile water. So you'll have water on the pantry shelf. Why do you need that? Well, like us, for instance, we have a well. If we don't have electricity, our pump doesn't work. Our pump doesn't work, we don't have water. So we have to have water accessible from somewhere. So just another little tidbit. But after I get my other jars in here, whoops, I about forgot a major step, guys. I have limestone water. I have to put my white vinegar in there so I don't have that nasty film on my jars. But I'm going to put my other jars in here. I'm going to put the lid on there, turn my stove on. I'm going to bring it up to temperature. I'm going to let it vent for 10 minutes. And what is that? Okay, I'm going to have steam coming out this little part right here. And it's going to steam for 10 minutes. It's going to come up to pressure. I'm going to put my jiggler or my weight on there. And when it gets up to the correct pressure, which for my altitude is 10 pounds, this is a 10-pound weight on here. It's going to start to rock back and forth like that. When it starts to rock, I set my timer. Okay, I'm going to cook these for 75 minutes. Pints of meat are always 75 minutes. You can easily do these in a quart jar, but if you do quarts, you have to increase the time to 90 minutes. But I'll bring you along and show you what this looks like when I get a little bit further in the process. Okay, as you can see, this is putting a really good amount of steam up, and the little pressure valve is up, so it's come up to pressure, and it's vented for 10 minutes. Okay, I've turned my heat down from high to about 5. And now I'm going to wait until this starts rocking, and then I'm going to set my timer for 75 minutes, which is an hour, 15 minutes. Then we're going to just patiently wait for these things to seal. Okay, the temperature has dropped on my canner and it's cooled off. So I'm going to lift this up, take the lid off, and going to take some of the chicken out. Work a puzzle sometimes to get the jar lifter in there. Okay, folks, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. That looks absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait to be able to just open one of those up. You can do so many things with it. You can just eat it plain. You can make a chicken salad. You can make chicken soup, chicken tacos. Anything you'd use normal chicken with, you can use that for. It's already done. It's just a fraction of the time. To me, it is well worth a little bit of time and effort to make sure that I can throw a meal together really fast. So, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next video.